All right, we're doing this from a hotel room. How is it going, everybody? This is gonna be a new one for me. I don't think I've ever done something like this. I kind of wanted to do this when I was under quarantine a couple months ago, but I'm gonna try to do a reaction with the most bootleg setup you've ever seen. I want you to see, I'm gonna put a picture right, look at that. This is what I'm working with right now. It's a little teensy bit ridiculous, but I've been managing to do a lot on the iPad Pro lately, so I'm going to try to keep that train rolling because I am super excited for this. I was debating this or Winter Soldier Falcon, but I feel like I've got more giddiness for this particular show because here's the deal. I have read every Walking Dead comic. I don't like the show. I can't remember the guy's name. I'll put a link to it. There's a guy that has an entire video that is like word for word a video that I was gonna make that I just never got around to about the day The Walking Dead died, and it was when Negan shows up, because Negan in the comics, when he shows up, that was like one of the biggest gut punches of all time, but Negan might be like top 5 favorite villains of all time, but comic book Negan. So I kind of tuned out on the show after that. Like, that was the last episode I watched. I have not watched an episode of Walking Dead since that episode. So I want to say I'm a big Robert Kirkman fan. I thought that the final issue of Walking Dead was good. I was like, you know what, that's a nice little ending. But this has everything I could want. Because like zombies, I don't care. And from what I've heard from a lot of people I have not ever read Invincible. All right, that's the big thing. I don't know anything. I don't know what the plot is. I mean, I know that it's like Superman has a kid, but that's all I know. That, and that it has Stephen Ewan and J.K. Simmons. Anything that has J.K. Simmons in it. Cora, I'm so proud of you. I can see it now. Wall Coley Menace brought to justice. I trust my barber. I love J.K. Simmons. There's a if you haven't watched it, Counterpart on Stars. Very, very underrated show. J.K. Simmons shines. So J.K. Simmons, the last time I heard him, the only 2 times I can remember hearing J.K. Simmons in a cartoon is Gravity Falls and Legend of Korra, which 2 of the greatest cartoons of all time. I know that Legend of Korra gets some crap because it's not as good as Avatar, but I still enjoyed Tenzin. Tenzin was the one thing about Korra that I loved through and through, and it was so weird because I never heard J.K. Simmons have such a deep and like he kind of like wandered into Neil deGrasse Tyson territory where he was like, Korra, we need to find the airbenders. If you look through space. But so J.K. Simmons and Stephen Ewan being in it, I'm already sold. Robert Kirkman already sold. Amazon already sold. But more importantly, animated, sold. Anyone that watches this channel knows that I love me some animation. This whole channel started out as primarily as a jumping off point to get started in animation, and I haven't done anything with it recently, but I've been starting to dabble my toes. I love animation. I love voice actors. And this animation, I've only seen like little like bits and pieces, like little like screenshots and maybe like a couple half-second clips like as I'm scrolling through Twitter, but it looks very New 52 DCAU. And I don't know, well, it's not DCAU. It's, what do you call all the animated movies that to take place after the DCU? I think it started with Superman Doomsday. Superman Doomsday on. They had a DC animated movies that came out every like twice a year, and there were a couple that were kind of connected, and they were adaptations of New 52 comics, and the animation from this looks very similar to that. I don't know if it's the same company. I'm gonna look up all kinds of stuff afterwards, but for right now, I don't know anything, and that's exactly how I want it to stay. Now, normally I talk about, if you want to stick around after the show, I do a little bit of like fan art. I do different fan arts from different shows. For every episode of TV I watch, I do some kind of a fan art. Although the cartoons, they're more like redraws, but whatever. Oh, I'm like, who the hell's texting me? If you're wondering about the hotel situation, my little sister was in her last couple of months of pregnancy. I ran out time on my lease. I'm a bartender, COVID, so just kind of like winging it right now. I'm staying with her, and it's the last 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I head back to South Florida. She just had the kid last week, and me and my mom have been alternating hotel room so that sometimes I get sleep, sometimes she gets sleep, because that baby is loud. So this is my hotel night, and I was like, you know what? I want to get a lot of stuff done because I want to watch this show more than anything. I went out and I bought that ring light that you saw. I went out and I bought this little, I don't even know where it is. It's a little USB adapter for the Blue Yeti USB microphone. The USB microphone for all your streaming needs. I don't know how the sound quality, I've heard the sound quality so far. I'm going to try to make it a little bit nicer in Premiere. As you can see, I made a little like sound booth kind of thing that looks kind of cool. I like it. It's kind of spiffy. Figure out the best way to watch this on the iPad. I was trying to watch it on the hotel TV. They've got Netflix, they've got Pandora, they've got HBO Go. They don't have Amazon. How do you not have Amazon Prime on your TV as an option? I get it, you have to sign in. You don't get it for free, but I should at least have the option. So I'm gonna watch it on the iPad. It was actually funny because I got here and I didn't realize that everything was dead. I had to wait. It's like 11:26. I was supposed to start recording this back at like 9 p.m., but I had to wait for everything to charge because I'm a jackass. And it wouldn't be one of my reactions without coffee, but as I said, I'm in a hotel room, so I brewed a little cup. I even found a way to bootleg the machine to fit my own coffee in there. I brought coffee cream and, of course, so a little Irish coffee. Well, it's like a third of an Irish coffee. As I said, it's not one of my reactions if I'm not drinking coffee. Miller, I need coffee, Miller. Perfect. All right, so now that I'm done yapping, are you guys ready to watch this? Are you ready? The idea of J. Jonah Jameson as Superman just like fills me with happiness.
School bus to the moon is the job. You're awful calm about it.
They're both gonna die horribly, aren't they?
Enjoy getting laser burn. Oh, you're gonna be gone the whole time? All freaking week? All of Matt's spring break. The boy is obsessed with the Beatles.
Damn it. I really need to find out who does the animation for this.
But you told me that kid was dope. Stealing. The drugs. How'd you turn that around?
Yeah, I feel like they're about to die horribly.
When Molly and I first got together,
Oh, you even got a little coffee cup like me. Because this guy is clearly not the main character. These are clearly just some random people, and just this whole. I'm so proud of him.
Of the man.
Yeah, this guy's for sure about to die. These two, they're voice actors. I don't know. I feel like they're not, like they're doing a good enough job. Maybe it's the voice direction that I mean, they can't all be Andrea Romano. Andrea Romano or Andrea Romano? Now is this gonna, no, this isn't him. Dr. Manhattan? 2 Dr. Manhattans? Mole people? That's Kevin Michael Richardson.
It's not enough for us to kill him. It has to be a spectacle.
Kevin Michael Richardson's got a very distinct voice. Yeah, see, he's about to die. Either that or Superman's gonna come save him. Oh shit, got him in the eye. Here he comes, Superman. Oh shit, it's like Wonder Woman. Oh, they've got a, okay, I didn't know they had a Justice League.
Rush! Get this guy out of here! Please, you couldn't just sit this one out. Let us kill the president. You earned a day off.
Not our style. Sorry.
Very, very Justice League-y. He looks like the Parasite, but he's like half Martian Manhunter, half Green Lantern. She is, sorry. I like his little effect. It's simple, but it works. I guess this would be Martian Manhunter 2. King Shark Aquaman? No, he looks like Zora from The Legend of Zelda. That's bad. I was gonna say that's gotta be Batman. That felt like a batarang. that just felt like a batter. Oh shit. Yeah, So Batman Silver Surfer? Yeah, this looks so New 52-ish. The way that they draw the eyes. It's very distinct. That's a hero right there. Come on, Superman, where you at? Come on, J.K. Simmons, Superman. I've got you, friend. I like the mustache. Now this is supposed to be rated R, but this is some Cartoon Network Justice League level of action. Like within the first 5 minutes of The Boys, Huey's holding bloody arms. Does he not? So he's not one of the Justice League, but he's no, maybe he is one of them.
Now we can cut loose and focus on taking his boots.
I wasn't sure if maybe he was a independent contractor. I'm loving the animation so far. This looks fantastic. Nice. Cool. I never understood why water effects have to do that in animation. Like the screen gets a little exposure darkness.
It's the White House.
Oh, I think we built that thing twice.
I'm not too late. I'm in the shower.
Not so bad.
All I hear is Tenzin.
Make me get the spray bottle. Parents should never ever talk about sex in front of their kids.
You should be overjoyed to see your parents passionately expressing their love.
I don't know about all that.
What were you thinking? Paris?
Actually, I was kind of pulling for that little cafe in Berlin. Jonesing for those sausages.
That's not fair. I want to do that so badly.
Even the latest bloomers on Viltrum will get their powers before what would be their...
Oh, so it's kind of like The Boys. I can't remember what it's called already.
Bye, have fun.
The Chemical X. That's not fair. That's exactly what I would do if I could fly. I'm going to go to Europe for like 10 minutes. I'll be back. Oh, if I was his son, I'd be trying every day.
Such an Omni-Maniac. Way to root for the underdog. Big fan of the Yankees, are you?
I know that voice. I've got nothing that I can check it on. Normally I've got phones and iPads and computers to check it on, but
Come on.
he's going to stand up for her and he's going to get his ass beat. Yep. Come on.
Twice your size.
I have to do it because it's what my father would do, and he instilled good morals in me.
I think Amber's been pretty clear about
He's about to get the shit kicked out of him.
Are you serious, Grayson?
His name is Grayson?
Leave him alone.
I thought she was going to do that at the beginning.
what are you looking at?
See, I don't know how I feel about that, though, because normally it's like you want to show that they deserve their powers before they get them, but I can't tell if he's just doing it to follow in his dad's footsteps or if he actually has that. Oh.
It's about time.
Yes. It's about time. That's the name of the episode. All right, cool.
But I also heated up some authentic German bratwurst, flown in special.
Oh, I want some German bratwurst.
Sorry I'm late. Honest to God, a dragon was attacking Hong Kong.
Dragon, nice.
A dragon. Nice.
Oh, that's great. Son, just great.
He seems off about it. Man, nuts to that. I'd be outside practicing on myself.
Okay. Billions of miles from here, out in deep space, is the planet Viltrum.
Oh, okay.
It's the cool blue
I thought it was like a
solar system.
chemical that you could get.
Viltrumites are very similar to humans, except we can fly, move at super speed, and possess great strength.
Oh, that's it?
Of age, we leave Viltrum and venture out into the galaxy,
Huh.
using our abilities to help lesser developed worlds.
That's kind of cool. So they're like, it's like Superman and Green Lantern and the Green Lantern Corps.
You're half Viltrumite, son, and you're getting older.
Man, just let me fly. I don't care about anything else. Just let me fly, please. It's not fair.
You understand?
That would be the greatest day of my life. Just hearing that.
Be able to fly.
Yes.
Yes, son.
Yes. All day.
You're going to be able to
That's all I want. It's so aggravating. Yeah, yes. Yes, exactly. This is exactly all day. The last thing I'm doing is waiting.
Stop looking down.
I don't know if I would try the roof.
I can fly.
I feel like I would try to take off from the ground.
No. Okay. Yeah, it always seems like a reflex. So if I don't want to fall, I won't. And even if I do, maybe one.
This is Glenn? He's doing a really good job as a voice actor. Oh, not fair. I was actually just watching Chronicle the other day.
No.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Maybe not. Okay. This would be terrifying. Dad's gonna come save you. Oh no. Oh, now his dad's gonna save him. Guess he could just wake up. There you go. Oh! I mean, you look good for a dude that fell at terminal velocity from the stratosphere.
I'll put some coffee on.
Coffee.
It's kind of like how you walk and you don't think about balancing. Doesn't look
I remember Stan Lee had a whole thing where he was like, how does Superman fly? Like, he turns around, he goes this way. Like, what helps him change direction? Like, what gives him the ability to fly? That always...
moving fast is like tensing a muscle. You're much better off if you relax that muscle from time to time.
Okay. This is kind of cool. You don't... The last time I got
Okay.
a flying science lesson like this was when Homelander... It's like, oh, I can't save the plane. It'll break it in half.
Purpose. You know, you spend your whole life trying not to pee your pants.
How is this rated R?
Stop!
I mean...
Okay, I guess that still counts.
I was gonna say, what does a launch pad say? Any landing you can walk away from?
With us, we can freely move ourselves through physical space. That's how we fly. So we don't have to pivot on our feet.
That's kind of answering how he can fly. Like Stanley was saying, how Thor does the hammer, Storm uses the wind, Jean Grey uses telepathy, Magneto levitates himself.
If you really want to do what I do, you have to be prepared for anything. No one is going to pull their punches.
Listen, man, you tell me I can fly, you can punch me every now and then, you're good. I'll suck it up and deal with it.
Did you maybe push too far?
Man, nuts to that.
Kidding me?
What the hell has gotten into you?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Mark got his powers so late. I wasn't prepared for this. It changes things.
What does it change?
Hey, man, you sure look fine.
Hey, Mark Grayson.
Nice. He's gonna kill him, isn't he?
Hit me.
Go
Go on.
on.
Hit me as hard as you can. Again. Again. Harder.
Cool. Maybe it's not the new 52. Some of their eyes are definitely animated differently.
Freak!
I kind of like that more than the Spider-Man 2 thing. Like, I never understood that. Like, Peter Parker starts doing, like, backflips out of nowhere. And nobody's like, I think he might be Spider-Man. Just saying, hit me again. Hit me again. That works. This is just making me want to watch the new season of My Hero Academia.
I brought you along to protect you from the cops. I can't do that if I hang back and let them shoot me. Who the hell are you?
I'm
Is that Kevin Michael Richardson too?
Captain God with the whole punch team?
No, that's not, definitely not Kevin Michael Richardson. Nice. These are an hour long, right? Nice. Mahershala Ali. That's so funny. I couldn't figure out where I heard that voice. I'm like, that's the Prowler. I mean, I know he's other things, but that particular voice was Prowler.
Look ridiculous.
I forgot that Amazon lets you see the voice actors.
Seemed to work out just fine.
Dude, legitimately,
Hit me.
he's a really good voice actor.
I wasn't ready before.
I didn't think that, I wasn't sure how he was going to do. I've only seen him in Walking Dead, but he's really got this down.
I know you are.
No, you don't! I know you think I can't do this. Hit me and let me prove you wrong. Please, Dad. Please just hit me. And I can do this. It's all I ever wanted for as long as I can remember.
I feel you.
What you do. I want to be just like you.
You will be.
Taking me shopping?
I am.
Oh, it's going to be like a secret superhero. It's going to be like Edna mode. Hello, darling. What are you doing?
Wait, super suits?
I'm getting a suit. Obviously.
Dance costumes?
He's a quick one, this kid. And then you're running around in your pajamas all the time.
Or,
Like dads.
iconic?
Of course you were. That's what everyone wants. Iconic. Simple.
Who's this voice?
Notebooks while they daydream about being as cool as you. It's also tough as hell to pull off.
Whose voice is this?
Having a name helps. Darkwing.
Is this Mark Hamill?
Red Rush is a red rush when he runs by you. Yeah.
Sorry if that gets annoying. This is a little game that I play whenever I watch a cartoon. If I hear a voice actor that I recognize, I want to be like, I think I know that guy.
Mark.
/ girl. I don't think I know who she is, though. Who's she? Sandra Oh. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have never guessed that. I haven't watched that. I think, I'm trying to remember what's the last episode of Killing Eve I watched.
I need practice, Mom. I can't land well. I can't fly all that fast.
Man, I don't give a shit.
Mark, you need to sleep.
Nuts to that. I need to fly.
Tomorrow is school. Get inside right now.
Maybe.
No.
Does that make you feel strong? To know I can't physically make you do something? Is that what you need?
This is important.
She called him out real quick. I always say how much I appreciate the more mundane aspects of superhero life. So I'm really appreciating this. I always love when superheroes are just not doing superhero stuff, just talking about superhero stuff.
More like you. Nothing special.
That's a terrible.
Like a knife to the heart.
You know what I meant.
You know what I mean?
You don't have to be the greatest.
Yeah, seriously. Just fly. I don't even care about saving people. I'd just fly all day.
Stupid boy. The greatest you not be.
That's a good line. How could the greatest you not be enough?
Assholes.
Okay, now I hear Sandro. They throwing it around the planet.
You're just gonna keep prying if I'm evasive at all, so...
That's cool. Around the planet, cax with your father.
You can push through that and do what needs to be done. You'll do just fine. You think you can do that, Mark?
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to find out that he's here to like conquer the planet or something.
Son, kids your age think they're invincible.
You actually are.
The thing is, you're different. You actually are
Invincible.
invincible.
What you got for me? What you got?
Got it.
What you got? Mark Hamill just has kind of a scratchiness to his voice that's kind of cool. Cool. Cage the elephant? Oh my god, that's so awesome. Let me lower this for copyright purposes. This is so cool. I've got a couple videos, I'll show you them at the end, about flying. This looks so cool. The city looks great too. Or do they live in New York? Because he had a Canada t-shirt on. I thought maybe they lived in Canada. Maybe he was just flying around New York. Sounds like Bobcat Goldthwait a little bit. No. Fred Taschetori. Nice. Nice. That's like when Superman punches Darkseid. What we have here is a rare opportunity for me to cut loose and show you just how powerful I really am. This did. Nice. That was good little choreography. The fights in this are so far pretty impressive. Not like mind-blowing, but like more than I would expect from an Amazon animated original. Nice. Nice. I was gonna say, I feel like there's gonna be a Marvel. Oh, this is them? Well, at least he's not wearing red. That's my name. Man, he saved somebody. Leave him alone.
Olga, please. You can't see things how I do. My perception is just as fast as I am. The briefest conversation with anyone seems like hours to me. It's agony.
Yeah, that's the end of that relationship. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, that's the end of that. Nice save, Joseph. Josephs unite. It's an emergency. You gotta do it. Come on, you gotta understand. I feel like there's certain aspects of being a superhero that if you're dating them, you just kind of have to. There's so many characters so far. That's funny. This has a very Justice League Unlimited feel where you just pick up and just all the lore is already there, which I like. You don't need to handhold me. I'm cool just getting dropped into this world and okay, here's all the bad guys, here's all the good guys. They fight every day. This is a really long extended sequence though. She's got more of a big Barda vibe than Wonder Woman.
I am fine. We did it. I never expanded myself to that extent. That was intense.
Chad Coleman?
You know Guardian's business is too dangerous for human children.
Oh. Because at first I thought it might actually be Martian Manhunter's voice actor. But it's Cuddy. It's Fred Johnson. I actually have a picture that I painted of Chad Coleman right here when he had the cool braids.
Don't worry about him. He can't be everywhere.
Darkwing, that's his name. Out of smoke and he appears, master of surprise. Who's that cunning mind behind that shadowy disguise? Wait, Lenny James, who's that? That looks like Lester Freeman from the thumbnail, but I know it's not him. I don't remember what Lester Freeman's real name is, but I know it's not Lenny James. Yeah, he's Batman all day. Darkwing. Come on. Is this just the next episode? No, this is still the same episode. I thought maybe it skipped to the next episode without me knowing, but this is still just the Marvel scene. Oh, they're all about to die.
Oh God, what's going on?
Oh shit. So he is a bad guy. Yo, Flash is crushing it. Joseph, you got this. Oh god, oh god. No, no, no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Oh. Oh my god. Yo. Come on, Batman, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh. Holy shit. Man, I was gonna say bounce.
Someone must be controlling him.
No, that's just him.
Never do this.
Regardless, it's him or us.
I choose us.
That kind of looked like Korra. The animation. I can't wait to find out who does this. I am dying to know the animation studio. Oh my god.
Why?
Holy shit. I thought he was gonna give him a cool... What the ever-living shit is this? Holy crap. Holy crap. Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. I swear, those two, I'm trying to think, I think Preacher was the first one that they did together. And then I feel like they have a hand in The Boys. I can't remember. But holy crap. All right, before anything, I need to find out who makes this. Because that final scene was fantastic. Invincible Animation Studio. Wind, Sun, Sky Entertainment. What else did they do? About Us. Come on, what else you got? Just give me a second, because I know that Wind, Sun, Sky Entertainment did not do... This might be a new company. Content, Snap Ships. I've never heard of any of these. Super Dinosaur, Reaper, Psychops. I've never heard of any of these. Is this their first like big thing? If this is their first big animated series, they have knocked it out of the park with that first episode. Holy crap. They have 159 followers on Instagram. How do you make an episode of animated television that good and you have 150? How do I have more followers? I don't have any followers and I have more followers than this. That's crazy. I think I need more coffee. All right, so right off the bat, stellar voice cast, but I am flat out amazed by how good Steven Yeun is. Yeun? I don't want to mispronounce his name, so let me know how. Yeun or Yuen. But my God, he crushed it. Like I said, you know, J.K. Simmons has only had a couple roles in animation that I can think of off the top of my head, but they've all been pretty good, and he's just an amazing actor in general, so I can't imagine him not being a good voice actor. But you got Mark Hamill, Kevin Michael Richardson, I saw Zazie Beetz, Sandra Oh. Sandra, when it comes to voice actors, it's weird because you don't want to, I hate when, you know, Jerry Seinfeld and Chris Rock or this guy and this guy. Oh, fuck, what was it? LeBron James is Kwang Ji and Zendaya is Mixi. Sprite.com. Normally I don't like when they cast celebrities as voice actors, just because I would rather... voice acting and regular acting are very nuanced differences. And don't get me wrong, there are plenty of actors that can do it. J.K. Simmons crushes it in everything. And Sandra Oh it's a name that doesn't strike me as, oh, we're just trying to use her for star power. Sandra Oh is just obscure enough. I know that she was in Grey's Anatomy, that's a huge thing, but you know, I never watched it, so I don't know how big her following is from Grey's Anatomy. And Killing Eve is great, but I feel like out of everybody that I know, maybe 6 people watched Killing Eve. So Sandra Oh is a good get. She did a good job. And then Steven Yeun is just at no point did I hear Glenn. It's rare. The same way that I said that Mark Hamill, it was very not different, but just not the Mark Hamill voice totally. I'm trying to think of how to describe the Mark, because Luke, especially old Luke, he does have a gravelly sound to his voice. I'm actually kind of angry that it took me that long to realize that it was him. It took me 2 minutes, a minute and a half. before I was like, is that Mark Hamill? Great, I'm bleeding. I was scratching my stupid little tiny scab. I didn't, look at how tiny the scab is. I wasn't expecting it to bleed. That animation though, like the animation the whole time was pretty good, but I feel like they were saving, like they wanted to hint at what they were capable of. Because again, if this is Wind, Sun, Sky, is that the name of it? I have never heard of them. And the fight scene at the beginning, a couple of the moments in between, all looked good enough. I was like, this is pretty good. But they just went to 10. They went from 0 to 10 in like half a second when it came to that final fight. That final fight looked phenomenal. There were like 3 or 4 close-ups of Omni-Man just, and it looked so good. So good. Because like, as much as I love anime, there is a lot of time where I do appreciate some of the more Western aspects of animation, and the ones that can combine that into something like really special. That fight scene, like, just because I heard it was rated R and I heard it was going to be kind of brutal, but I didn't know that I was going to see the homeboy get his face smashed. I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was Joseph too, man. How you gonna kill Joseph like that? That's mean. I'm trying to think. I feel like he got it the worst. Martian Manhunter just got the little thing ripped off. Green Lantern chick got it through the head, so she died like instantly. Barda had the neck snap, so she died instantly. I don't remember the guy's name. Not the Superman, but the leader of the Guardians of the Globe. He got his head chopped off. No, actually, you know what? Yeah. That's a tough one. Who do you... Here, we're going to do a quick poll. Who do you think had the more gruesome death when it came to them experiencing it? Do you think Red Rush? Is it Red Rush? I think No, I'm thinking of Kaminari? Red Riot. I can't remember if Kaminari is Red Riot or if that's one of the other dudes from My Hero. Yeah, this actually, you know what, I was saying how this felt like it was like Justice League-y, but it kind of felt a little bit more My Hero-y than Justice League. So I'm assuming when he told his son, when Omni-Man told Grayson is the last name, when he told him, you know, oh, I come from Vitrali, wherever it was called, and when we come to a certain age, we go off into the stars and we make the worlds better. I'm gonna say that I'm guessing that's not the case. I'm gonna assume they're intergalactic war. I'm gonna assume that he's Goku. I'm going to assume he's Goku before Goku got hit on the head. I'm trying to remember. I think that was the case. I think that when Goku first came to Earth, he was supposed to hijack the whole place. But then he got his head knocked and he's like, I'm a good guy now. I'm Goku. I'm trying to think if his wife / Sandra Oh knows though. Like the way that when he was yelling at her and she was like, where is this coming from? And he just kind of like real quick, I don't know. It's because he just got his powers. This is all really new to me. I feel like that was a small break in his secret character that he's trying to pretend to be. I don't think she knows. I'm going to assume she doesn't know. Like, was he biding his time? I'm trying to think if maybe that's what it was. I think that maybe what happened was he was waiting for his son to find out whether he was going to get superpowers or not. But then once he did, that set into motion a plan that he had already set. Like, if my son gets superpowers, kill everybody. All-star cast though: Mark Hamill, Sandra Oh, Stephen Yeun, J.K. Simmons, Kevin Michael Richardson, Zazie Beetz, Fred Tatasciore. There were a couple others that I liked. That's why I wanted to find out who Lenny James was. Oh, you know what? I think I know who that is. I think it's the dude from Walking Dead. Yeah, all right. I can't remember his name. He's the dude that had the stick, right? Oh, that's right. He was in Snatch. I love Snatch. Ayo. Good night, everybody. All right, so Lenny James. So they got Lenny James and they got Stephen Yeun from Walking Dead. Kirkman probably had a huge hand in that. Who else? I want to see if they had any more that I don't want to get spoiled though. I was gonna go to the IMDb and see who else was in the show, but I feel like there's gonna be, for them to have that many voice actors in the first. I mean, I guess you're gonna kill 80% of them. You don't really have to worry about extended paychecks. Like, hey, you want to be in this episode for like 10 lines and then die horribly? You're like, yeah, sure, I'm down. I still can't get over how little I'm looking at. Like, they've got nobody. 150. I'm gonna follow. There, I just followed. They have 160 followers now. Any of you, if you're watching this and because I can't imagine too many reactors being as into the animation aspect of this. Like when the first reaction video I ever did was for Invader Zim, and I remember somebody being like, oh, this is kind of cool seeing what an animator, even though I'm not really an animator, I'm just an animation enthusiast that dabbles once in a while. But people were like, oh, that's kind of cool to see how, you don't get a lot of, like, there's not a lot of reactors that are that into the animation aspect. I can't get over that. They have 160 followers, and like everything that they've done so far looks like it's like Paw Patrol. Winston, let's see how many followers they have on Twitter. Oh, they have 120. The people who just made the show that you just watched have 128 followers on Twitter. I do not understand this. Here, hold on. I'm tweeting out this right now. There. All right, so anybody that's watching this, your mission is to get these guys more followers. Go to their Twitter, go to their Instagram, give them more followers because they deserve it. That was amazing. I do not understand how they have 128 followers on Twitter. I have more followers than that too. That's insane. I am like the worst Twitterer ever. I never get followers. I never post anything. Nothing ever goes viral. I just really started like liking Twitter a year ago. And somehow I have more followers than the animation company that just produced one of the best animated fights I've seen in a minute. I'm super looking forward to this next episode. It's 12:30. I'm going to make some more coffee. I was trying not to get snacky foods because it's so late, but I might have to go to the gas station and get some snacky foods. But man, this episode, just absolutely fantastic. I might do a quick, you might have been watching a quick little redraw of that badass face that he did. All right, so guys, that was episode 1 of Invincible. If you like reacting to animated shows, I got BoJack, Invader Zim, Harley Quinn, Infinity Train. I think I did 2 Archers, Rick and Morty. Granted, a lot of these, the problem with a lot of my reactions is that I'm starting in season like 4. I think Infinity Train was the first show that I started from season 1 and went on. Every show that I've watched has been shows that like no one really does a whole lot of reactions to, like Expanse, Mr. Robot. The Invader Zim, I think, is only as popular as it is because no one did a reaction for it. It's weird to be able to have another season 1 to react to, like this is the first, like if people that have read the comics, like all the crazy shit that's in store. And as someone that's read, what is it, 106, I'm trying to remember how many issues of Walking Dead there were. I want to say 163, 193. I was pretty close though. But yeah, as someone that knows Robert Kirkman's style of writing, like I was waiting. Like the entire time I was like, just because A, that it's Robert Kirkman, and B, I heard that it was kind of brutal, that entire episode where I was just like, how is this rated R? I'm like, no. Like in the back of my head, I knew, I'm like, this is gonna end real badly. So I am super looking forward to the rest of this series. I don't see too many reactors out for it right now. I think I saw maybe like 4 or 5. So if you're here for the reactions and you don't know who I am, thanks for joining the channel. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. If you're from the channel and you're like, yo, where's the other shows? I called it Uncle Palooza while my sister was in the hospital giving birth to my nephew. I recorded every episode of all my shows that I still have to do for this channel. So they're all on the way. All right. I do apologize. It's been super. Again, look at this. This is what I had to do just to be able to do this. All right. It's very difficult for me to get reactions and recordings done and be able to do all this. But heading back to South Florida in like 2.5 weeks, trying to get a place within the next month. So I promise you, I'm gonna get all my shows that I have still on the plate. Those are all gonna be done before I move into my new place, so I can start a whole bunch of new stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys want to come back. All right, I'm done talking. I'm gonna go get some coffee, get some snacky foods, come back and watch episode 2. All right, see ya. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this artwork from this episode. It was cool. I enjoyed making it. I do a piece of fan art for all my reactions, so if you'd like to see more artwork from different shows, check out the rest of my channel. Thanks for stopping by the bar, and may all of your runnings be cool.